back to my channel. Today I'm back with a very fun and exciting video. So today we're going to be making some very fun yummy granola bars. I personally am one to snack on granola bars, especially in winter, because I know myself, I tend to binge eat a lot when it's cold. So I'm trying by all means to keep it healthy and try and gravitate towards the healthier options this year, because homegirl is on a journey to try and lose some weight, and I figured why not do some yummy granola bars. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and show you guys exactly what it is you're gonna need. For this recipe, you're gonna need 4 cups of rolled oats, a 1/4 cup of Kabrita instant full cream milk, 1/4 cup of sugar, you can use brown sugar if you prefer, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence, 1/2 cup of maple syrup, a 1/4 cup of just cold water, 1/2 cup of sunflower seeds, 1/2 cup of dried cranberries, 1/2 cup of raisins, and 1/2 cup of canola oil. So first up, you want to start off by mixing all the dry ingredients. I put mine in one bigger bowl because I really wanted to have space to mix them. So you combine the salt, the milk, the sugar, the dried fruits and seeds, and the oats in one bowl. And then when you're done, in a separate bowl, make sure you mix all of your wet ingredients, your maple syrup, your oil, your vanilla essence, your water, and then you go on ahead and you mix them together until you're satisfied that the mixture is combined. And when that is done, then you combine the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. Make sure that they are mixed very well and there are no dry patches in there. When you are done mixing, make sure you have lined your baking tray with some sort of wax paper or baking sheet. Then you want to go ahead and press it down so that it's nice and leveled and evened out very nicely. And then you want to go ahead and put that in the oven and bake for 35 to 40 minutes in 160 degrees. 40 minutes later, I am pretty much done. I have given them time to cool down just a little bit, and here I am cutting them up. Just a quick tip, you want to make sure that you have a knife that is actually very sharp to cut. My knives were actually messing it up instead of like cutting it nicely, but eventually we did get a couple of good ones in my own opinion, and this is what they look like. These were absolutely delicious and super easy to make. So I totally encourage you to go ahead and try it out. These are yummy granola bars made with Kabrita instant full cream goat's milk, and they turned out absolutely beautiful. I went ahead and I garnished mine with a little bit of ice and sugar. This is completely optional, you don't have to do that, but I just did it because it kind of looked cute. And then we went on ahead and we grubbed on them, and they're absolutely tasty, delicious. Personally, I like my granola bar a tad bit like brownish than normal. That's why I let them go a tad bit extra brown, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can just let it bake for about 35 to 40 minutes depending on how you want your color to turn out to be. But yeah, that's a pretty basic recipe. It's very easy to follow. The ingredients are very easily accessible and actually quite affordable too. So if you want to go ahead and explore other options, you can use like chia seeds, you can use actually quite a number of seeds like your pumpkin seeds and all of that nice stuff. I just personally chose not to use them because I'm not a big seed person, so I just decided to settle for cranberries, raisins, and sunflower seeds, and that's where I was like, okay, I'm capping it right here. But you're more than welcome to explore other options. I'm going to leave in the description box down below the recipe, the whole recipe, and I'm going to include all the other seeds that you can use if you want to use these as well. I had such a great time filming this video, and there are 2 things that I have learned from this video. One, our knives are not that good. Seriously, after I was done with the granolas, when it was time to cut them, it was almost a tad bit of a disaster because our knives were just messing everything up, which was very frustrating. So if you're going to be trying out this recipe, you want to make sure that you have a knife, a very sharp knife that will be able to cut that. And then the second thing that I have learned is that these granola bars are just badass amazing. They are so yummy, so delicious, so quick to make, and so healthy, even if I say so myself. It's just really good. They are seriously by far probably the most badass granola bars I've ever had my whole life. Please go ahead and try that out. I promise you guys you're not gonna regret it. Go ahead and check out Kabrita's Facebook page. I'm gonna leave it in the description box down below as well as up here. They share quite a number of recipes over there too, from smoothies to granola bars to a whole bunch of stuff that you can do with the full cream goat's milk. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this recipe. Please go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you did, and go ahead and click subscribe if you haven't just yet, and be sure to follow us on our social media pages. Links are all down below in the description box. But for today, that's gonna be it, and I'll catch you besties later. Bye besties.